what makes us special is who we are and every bit of who we are. You will feel such a weight off of your shoulders once you really step into the fullness of you. Hi, my name is Jonathan Burke. I'm originally from Baltimore, Maryland, but I live in the Big Apple, New York City now. I'm a professional actor who you may have seen on your TV screen or on the Broadway or off-Broadway stage. And this is my coming out story. I completely identify as a gay Black man. Before I came out, I was in a performing arts high school, so I was surrounded by a lot of artistic and particularly gay young people. So I felt very free in that environment. However, I still didn't quite feel comfortable coming out at home. So I actually ended up coming out to friends in school before I ever came out to my family. Even though I do have a lesbian aunt and an older gay brother. But there was something inside of me that still had a fear of coming out to my family. I first knew that I was a little different than the other boys, probably when I was around 6 years old or something like that, when I started to have little butterflies in my stomach around other little boys that I was hearing that boys were having around girls. I didn't know how to put the words to it, but I knew that I felt something different and an attraction toward the other little boys when I was a little boy. So I didn't finally come out to my family until I was 20 years old, a sophomore in college. I came home for, I think it was Christmas break. And prior to that, in high school, my mother had asked me before if I was gay, and I told her no, even though I, at the time, was out to friends and I even had boyfriends at the time, but I wasn't ready to say it to her. But when I came home in college this time, it was different, and she actually asked me again. And this time I just said, yeah, I'm gay, it's true. And we were home alone, and she is an amazing, amazing woman. She is my superhero, ultimate role model, like an angel walking the earth. So I had no doubt that she was not gonna love me. I just thought about, what does it mean to finally come out to everyone that you're gay, for the whole world just to know? Like, there was just fear in that. How would I be treated? And that was the main concern of my mother. She just was worried about how people would treat me, because she knows that it's a harder life for people to be gay. Like I said, my older brother is gay and my aunt is gay. So she was familiar with that type of experience, and she just didn't want anyone to judge me or treat me differently. So it was a little hard for her to hear that, but she immediately said that of course she loves me the same and will always support me and make sure you're safe. Of course, they always say that. And that she's here for me. And it was beautiful, and she has been ever since then. The hardest part coming out was telling my family. That was just the hardest part. And I felt such a relief after I did. I was so thankful that I did, because I've been holding that secret for so long. I mean, I started having boyfriends when I was like 15 or something like that. So it was 5 years, but really since I was 6 that I knew something was different. And that gradually progressed to understanding that I was gay, but it was a huge, huge relief. And I felt thankful that I was accepted in such a powerful way. The challenges that I face are just more so the treatment of strangers or people, you know, on the street, calling me names, things like that. It never was something that I really experienced in the workplace because I'm an actor. So most of the people there are gay. So that wasn't a problem in my profession. It was only a problem in public social settings in which people made derogatory terms or treated me differently because they assumed that I was gay, which I am. Coming out just made me feel more confident in who I am and more comfortable and free and happy and just full of life and fullness, which I hadn't quite been able to tap into before coming out. If I could do it again, I probably would have told my family sooner. I would have come out to them when I came out to my friends in high school because I know that they would have been accepting and loved me the same. So I wasted 5 years of fear for nothing. I would say to someone who is struggling with coming out that I know that it is a difficult thing, but what makes us special is who we are and every bit of who we are. And if people really love you, they will accept you. It might take them longer than others. Some people take longer than others to get to that point, but they will get to that point eventually. You have to be patient with them, and you will feel such a weight off of your shoulders once you really step into the fullness of you. I really hope that coming out becomes a thing of the past because people don't come out as straight. So I find that it's a little odd that you even have to. So I really hope, and I think that it will. There's a progressive nature about culture, and I think that eventually you won't have to come out. Absolutely not. No, I love who I am. I love men, and I would not change that for anything because that's what makes me my unique self. I'm most proud of the fact that I'm able to express my individuality. Like, I am a unique being, and I'm not like every other person that you walk by on the street. I mean, being gay is still a minority, and I like being that.
We'd love to hear your coming out story. So send us your video to queer@thequeernetwork.com, and you might end up on the Queer Network. Keep it queer.